How can focus help us? Do you ever start to worry about one small thing, which makes you think about another small thing which you start to worry about, which leads you on to thinking about a bigger thing which you start to worry about, and another thing, until you're anxious and worried about loads of things and you can't calm down? Sometimes you even start to worry about things that are never going to happen. Fun fact, it's quite normal to worry, but some people spend 300 minutes a day worrying, which is the same as spending 5 hours a day worrying. Bible time. Today, I want to tell you a story about Jesus and his friends when something really cool happened. Listen up. Peter and the other disciples had had a really long day. Jesus had been busy travelling around and teaching lots of people. He even performed a miracle and fed 5,000 people with a very small lunch. At the end of the day, Jesus sent his disciples ahead of him in a boat on the Sea of Galilee. As the disciples sailed into the night, the wind started to blow and the waves crashed against the boat. Then suddenly, the disciples saw someone walking on the water. They thought they were seeing a ghost, and they were so scared. But Jesus' voice came, and it said, "Don't be afraid. It's me. I'm here." Peter from the boat said, "Jesus, if it's really you, tell me to come out onto the water and walk towards you." Jesus told Peter to come. So Peter got out of the boat. He placed his feet on the water and stood up. He took one step, and then he took another. Peter was walking on the water to Jesus. But then Peter quickly noticed the strong winds and the big waves crashing against him, and he took his eyes off Jesus, and he quickly began to sink. Peter cried out to Jesus for help, and Jesus simply reached out his hand and saved Peter. A reflection. Sometimes we can be like Peter. We take our eyes off the one thing we're meant to be focusing on and start worrying about lots of things around us. If that happens, why don't you talk to somebody? In that moment, choose somebody trusted, an adult you live with, or a teacher, or even God, and tell them all the things that you're worrying about. Ask them to help you to focus. That might mean getting rid of some distractions, or having somebody tell you that it's going to be okay. Christians believe that God can tell us that things are going to be okay because he is always with us. God can help you focus. Dear God, please help us to stop worrying about so many things all at once. Help us to focus on one thing at a time and remind us that you are always with us. Amen.